High mortgage rates sticking around as they continue to climb past the 7% threshold. Elevated rates lending to wealthy buyers purchasing homes with cash, leading to a rise in prices. According to Redfin, luxury home prices rising twice as fast as non-luxury prices in the first quarter. Joining us for more on the latest trends among affluent buyers, we have Brown Harris Stevens CEO Bess Freedman. Bess, thank you for joining us here today. So just give us an overview here of the luxury market versus the rest of the real estate market.
Well, I think the luxury market is also being challenged by what's going on with rates, although a lot of the time, and last year we saw a lot more cash buyers, and we're seeing more of that even in the first quarter of this year. It still has an impact with the higher rates. And then first-time home buyers are really highly impacted by these higher mortgage rates. And so we've seen a slowdown with sellers and buyers last year because of the higher rates. And it's continued into 2024. The first quarter was not a great quarter, let's be honest. The housing market is stalled because of a lack of inventory in certain places, higher rates, and prices have stayed higher because of that. But the month of April, so far, it's looking a little bit better. We're seeing incremental progress in the housing market. Look, there was a lot of money for the Wall Street bonuses. I think it was something like $33.8 billion was paid last year. A lot of cash out there. So we're seeing a lot of cash buyers as well. So it's not awful, and it's not champagne and caviar.
Talk to us about price, because we mentioned that figure coming from Redfin. On the other hand, we've seen some stories in the press about how luxury sellers have had to cut their prices and sort of come back to earth a little bit after what we've seen the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how do you define luxury. So in Manhattan, we have this sort of measure that, over $4 million it is probably luxury, but for the rest of the world, that's crazy numbers, right? And so it just depends. But Manhattan is a little bit different. We kind of put that in a little bit of a bubble, similar to Palm Beach and certain areas of Connecticut and the Hamptons. But the rest of the country, those prices are crazy. And I would say over $1 million is probably considered luxury. And most of those people who are spending $1 million are getting a mortgage. And so the rates they're very sensitive to, and they're very value focused. So if the rate is a little higher, they want to do better on price. So I would say they should talk to a mortgage professional and talk to a real estate agent who can guide them so they can find something that is affordable for them every month.
What about inventory? Talk to us about that, because we still have we have people sitting in their homes with 2.5% and 3% mortgages. They don't want to sell necessarily. How does this look in the luxury market?
I mean, that's a little bit different. So what you just said about the sellers that don't want to put their homes on the market, they don't want to let go of those low rates. And why would they? Unless they're motivated to sell because of a change of life or a new job, they're probably going to stay in their home for a little while. But luxury is a little bit different. And that's why people are paying cash when they can, because they're not going to be impacted by the rates. So the luxury market has done okay, but still, because of what's going on, there's chaos in the world. And that distracts people. We have 2 wars going on. It's an election year, as we all know. It's a hot topic everywhere. And, the media, the news cycle keeps people distracted. So I think we're in a little bit of an environment where there's a bit of uncertainty, and that kind of keeps people on the sidelines, which is why it's been a little bit slower in housing, including luxury, because that's discretionary. And when people see that things, are working a certain way, this way, that way, rates have gone up, the stock market has done well, they kind of hold off.
Bess, we got to leave it there. It's been a busy day, but we'll have you back soon to talk more about all of this.
Nice to be here with you guys. Take care. Thank you.